My dear students, the principal of primary section, Jessie Madam, teachers, parents, and ROSA members, good morning and best wishes. First of all, today, 31st of July, we celebrate the feast of St. Ignatius of Loyola, the founder of the Society of Jesus. So happy feast to you all, and let me also introduce about myself briefly. I am Father Patrick Arokyam, a Jesuit priest, appointed as the principal of Rosary School. Earlier, I was in Baroda St. Joseph School, Navayad, as a teacher. Then I was transferred to Shantiniketan School, Jankuvav, as the principal. I wish and pray that we all have fruitful years ahead. And today, in a special way, I remember our enthusiastic father, Father Lucas, and Vidyarthiyona Vala, Father Pakyam, who have been transferred and entrusted with other responsibilities. Father Lucas is given the responsibility of starting a new CBSE school at Gandhinagar, Ahmedabad Highway. And Father Pakyam is appointed as the principal of St. Xavier's High School, Khambat. We wish them all the best. We will be missing them this year and the years ahead, but let us convey to them our best wishes and prayers. With your collaboration and cooperation, we shall continue and take forward the great legacy they have left at Rosary School. You all know that the whole world is facing the crisis of COVID-19 pandemic, and last 2-3 months we are facing the lockdown and we are confined to our home. So we are now trying to impart to you, dear students, online and offline education. I hope you are benefiting from these classes. This pandemic has increased the responsibility of the parents and teachers to give you education. So make sure you use all the media possible to get a better education. Today is very important day for all the fathers like me, for all of us who are associated with the Rosary School. Feast of St. Ignatius. Since we are not able to meet together, let us convey our wishes and prayers to each other. And most of you know about St. Ignatius, the founder of religious order called Society of Jesus. In short, the members are called Jesuits. The motto of their life is to love and serve in all things, offering their entire life for the greater glory of God through selfless service. Society of Jesus has completed almost 500 years. Though we Jesuits undertake so many works like legal aid, social work, pastoral work, spiritual work, communication, media and communication, but education is the major aspect of our work. Formal education, non-formal education, community colleges, technical education, research centers, so on, are part of Jesuit education all over the world. Jesuit education aims at all-round development of a child. Especially, it takes care of 4 aspects of a child's growth. First, in the intellectual growth. Second, the personality growth. Third, social growth. And fourth, the spiritual growth. Our education also is inclusive. We would like to educate every section of society irrespective of caste, creed, and culture. We need to build a human community, a human family. And today, there are 16,000 Jesuits working in 110 countries. That's why, as we remember St. Ignatius, today we reflect upon one aspect of St. Ignatius' life, and that is discernment. Discernment means making choices. Dear students and parents, our life depends upon the choices we make. Every day, every moment, we need to make choices. What choices we make determine the quality of our life. Good life, bad life, happy or sad life, whatever it is, all depends upon the choices we make. And discernment is the process through which we make a better choice in our life. Discernment is an interior search, aware of one's emotions and feelings, being aware of one's likes and dislikes, knowing one's talents and abilities, capabilities. Discernment is not a decision making, it is much more than that. Decision making is only an intellectual work, drawing rational conclusions. But whereas discernment is much deeper, it looks for common good. There are 3 levels one needs to go through this discernment process. The first one is know the matter very well and thoroughly. Whatever decision you want to take, first know what it is and its context, and become aware of your emotions when you think about it. Then you need to develop a kind of interior freedom beyond your self-interest and selflessness, so that you become a neutral person to take a proper decision. And the third step is listen to people, listen to elders, parents, teachers. You have to become an active listener. Then express your choices, that is active speaking. So when you go through this process, you make a better choice. It becomes your choice, it becomes your family choice. So the discernment process is good for our families, our society, and our country at large. So dear students, learn to make better choices in life. That is the need of the hour. So it can have a positive effect on you, on your family, and our nation. From 23rd of July onwards, we have started the novena to St. Ignatius. Last 9 days, our teachers have taken the responsibility of preparing the prayer services with themes and reflections based on the life of St. Ignatius. I thank them all. They did a wonderful and a fantastic work to inculcate different values in your life. Once again, I wish you all the best, and it is the best time to acquire knowledge during this quarantine time. Make the best use of it. We shall pray too that COVID-19 pandemic comes to an end. Once again, we gather together at Rosary School, the teachers, students, all of us together to cherish each other and to learn together. Thank you.